Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm the host. Tonight we picked up a very interesting topic, buy it or build it. This is for consumer as well as for realtors who are involved with real estate profession. Buy it. Real estate professionals are capable, trained professionals. They can help you buy a ready-made house from resale market. Now the construction is going on, and there is an increased cooperation from the builders to help sell the properties because they are using now a lot more real estate brokerage to help them buy the property. There's a lots of construction, high-rise building are happening. There's a tremendous offering coming through the brokerage, and if you're looking to buy a property, I always recommend you to hire a real estate professional. You have the highest education, and they can teach you and help you to make sure you make informed decisions. I'm a fellow of Real Estate Bureau of Canada, real estate broker of record, and founder of City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. My passion is real estate. My goal is to increase awareness, building consumer confidence, also creating connectivity. So if you learn more things by visiting our realtycoffeetalk.com, you can watch this episode on Awaz Entertainment. And also promoting good ethics and professionalism in our industry. So buy it. When we talk about buy it, means we are either buying it from the builder or you're buying from the resale. Depending on the location, if you are buying an apartment or a semi or condo or townhome, freehold or detached home, depending on where you want, this is on the residential side. On the commercial side, you're buying commercial manufacturing, warehousing, or distribution center. Everybody in real estate, except if someone has a specialized education or designation program, you need help. You need to coordinate with your friends to make sure you work as a team. If you do not have certain experience, you work with your team member in the brokerage and make it happen instead of losing a business. So when you are, viewers, buying a property, you are either buying a property that is already in the market or you're buying from the builder. And we can help. The real estate profession can help because we're licensed to help. Now, if you have a land, you bought a land, or you want to buy a land, still real estate profession can help you to buy a land, either for residential or a commercial. Each land will have a very, very specific zoning. So when you're buying commercial or residential, there is a specialized zoning, and you have to go through verification process before you buy it. Let's talk a few minutes about residential. So let's assume that you don't see the type of house you want to buy. It has the features or the needs that you want, and you plan to buy a lot, which a realtor can help you, and also realtor can connect you to the people who are specialized under Section 8 of REBA that talk about other competency. That means we refer to you other professional. So this is why it's important that you understand these things and you don't let business go. You buy a person a land, then you connect the dot. You get the architects, you get the planners, environmental companies that do the study, and zoning department, you call city, because as a real estate professional, we ought to know the zoning when we're buying a property. And you must know how to verify the zoning, how to collect the data. Depending on your city, you may have to visit the city site to find out my property, what is the zoning of it. If it already exists, you have it. There is a zoning number there, and it tells you what exception has been taken, for example, that you allow because of the large site, or maybe there is any variance of the committee. So these are become a little technical. But this is a realtor, you have to know that. This is very important. Very soon I'm coming up with a small training program for buy it or build it we can help. This program will be coming available on very soon on one of my channels. You can download with a small fee and you can train yourself. It's very comprehensive program that I'm writing right now. So buy it or build it. Choice is yours. We can help. That should be the motto. So now in residential, there is steps from acquisition of residential or commercial land and owning land, official plan amendment. Every city has an official plan that tells them how the city will be developed. They visualize this is residential area, this is a commercial area, this is a manufacturing area. So if you see a zoning is called D, that means a development. That means the owner of that property has the ability to apply to city to amend the official plan to rezone according to your need. You will need a planner to help you to do that. Then you need an architect to design the concept, what you want to build. You need to have a site plan approval. And then zoning amendment will be done. Site plan approval, then you will get the building permit, and then you have a construction company that help you to build it. So you need to create that network. So when you are saying that I can help you to buy the property, I can help you to build the property, that means you are already telling them that you help you to buy the property, but you will have other people who will do the construction, guide you, architect, planner, engineering company, construction contractor with a license, because if you are building a house, you need to have a tenure warranty registration. I went through the process. I did all the courses with the company that I separated recently. But those are the courses that help me about dealing with a technical thing. So you got to build an extensive network of professionals who have a competency according to REBA, who can provide and help a custom-built home or a plant. This is why it's very, very important. So I did courses with Tahir warranty, construction technology. So I understand construction technology, business planning and management. I did that a course which is part of the Tahir warranty program. Now is HCRA, which is a housing construction housing corporation regulator who gives you a license now. Tahir warranty is no longer controlling it. It's been gone to HCRA now. HCRA is the one who's giving license. But financial planning and management is a part of the training. Legal issues in housing, I did the course on that. Building codes, I understand the entire building codes because I took the course. Project management and supervision, I did that. I spent very experienced in construction, contract negotiation, administration, so I have all the skill. But I still don't have a license. So that means I have to use someone who has a license, can provide consultation. But I can coordinate that so I don't lose a project. If I have a client, he wants to buy a property, a land and build it, I can guide them through my team of professionals, architect, the planner, engineer, construction company with a license, residential or commercial, to make sure they understand the process. So I have that. So now it is up to you, because if you cannot buy something that is ready-made, then what do? You can't meet the needs, your need, and you have resources. So the most important thing for anything is when you are helping people that you expect to have a project estimate. They call it a pro forma, acquisition of land to the finished product, and what would be this resale value at that time before your buyer client will make a decision whether to go through buying the process to buy it, a land and build it, or they can still pay a little bit more to buy it from the market. Now, if you talk to construction companies and you choose a company that works with you, they have a complete A to Z solution. So your project will be divided into various stages. So I'm going to go through few of them for you so you have understanding. But I will be writing my small booklet for this purpose, especially for the realtors, so they understand not only that you're losing a business for someone that you don't have an experience, but if you acquire additional knowledge, you can be You can have an edge over other people because you have put together a group of people who will help you, that you buy the land and they help you to build it, and you ask them to provide consulting to your client. If you are working with them and you have to charge them for some coordination fee, you disclose it, that you will disclose to your client that you're going to charge them a referral fee to architect or planner or engineering firm or construction company. And this is your legal right because you're going to be coordinating with them. But they will be performing the job. Only important thing is a disclosure. Very, very important disclosure. So let's assume that you bought a land that you want to build. Now, if you are talking about residential, you're building a West Custom house. If this is if you plan to build and sell this house, you need a 10-year warranty. Under our Ontario New Construction Home Act, you cannot build a house without a 10-year warranty, and you can sell it. You are buying it, building it yourself, you don't need that. But if you're going to sell in the market and you're trying to bypass the regulation, you are violating it because you're trying to avoid paying fees and providing the proper warranty. Lots of people do that, but that's not right because you are required by law to give 7-year warranty, 1 year full warranty, 2 years majority of the warranty, small, major problem with the house, and 7-year structural warranty. So you have to go to Tanian website to find out all the details about the warranty, and we will talk about that in my booklet I'm creating for that so you understand what is required to do that. If you are a homeowner, you own a lot, and you want to build it, you make sure you hire a contractor who is Tanian registered. What will happen? They will have to provide a warranty to Tanian that they are behind this 7 years warranty acquired under the law. So therefore, it doesn't cost too much money for registration of a house. And those security the builder will give to the Tanian is refunded when a project is accepted. So you want to make sure you get the Tanian warranties, cost you a little bit more, but why not? You have a peace of mind. House is built by a builder who is registered with Tanian, and you are getting the proper warranty from them for 7 years. If you can want to build it, you may be able to build it for your own living, but you take responsibility for everything. Obviously, if you are dealing with a contractor, architect, everybody will provide you individual warranty. So make sure you check it out with Tanian, call them and get their number to find out what you can do, and visit their website, tanian.com or .ca, and you have all the information. Download their brochure. So let's assume you bought a land that is a development land. That means either residential or commercial. Most cases, if you're taking down a house and you are rebuilding it, you don't need that. You need to submit a site plan and concept drawing to your to city, and they will charge you development fee. They give you credit for the house because you already have the utilities there, but they will charge you fees and they give you a permit. You can start building. But if it's required official plan amendment, that if it's designated in D, then you have to submit a official plan amendment. Your planner will do that. The planner is specialized in that. Architects are doing it, but the planner is the one who understands what city's official plans are, what they're doing it. So when they submit the rezoning, that means is a D, you want to call R1 or C5 or C1, commercial or residential, there's a different process. The fee structure is different. So you will have, when you are going through the process, there'll be application fees you have to pay, and then you will have also pay for development charges. So once your site plan is approved or zoning is approved, you have to pay a fee and they convert it. It can ranges depending on a residential home. It can be up to $100,000, $125,000 in Mississauga, for example. Commercial, depending on it, in Oakville is about $24 per square foot. So if you're building a commercial, it's $24, approximately $24. Plus you have to pay a contribution in lieu of parking land. There's other. You also have to pay contribution for school board, a region board, and also other school board. So some of the development fee includes the town or the city, as well as region contribution is divided into two together. So this is what you have to do, the budget. So when you're doing a budget, you're working with someone who's knowledgeable about this process. He can help you to estimate the budget. Then your architect can help you to formalize it. So let's assume you submitted the application, is a commercial deal, and you got it rezoning done, and then now you paid that rezoning fee. Once you paid that development fees, now you're ready for submission of site plan. Site plan will tell what you're going to be doing there. You may already have done that, or you can do zoning and site plan parallel, because you may need the site plan. Then obviously the concept drawings, the elevations for the project if it's a commercial. Let's talk about commercial. So let's say you're building a warehouse. So you have a concept drawing, your architect will do the structure drawing, elevation drawings and everything, landscape, utilities, all design. You submit the site plan and the concept drawing to the city, and you will have a dark meeting with them. Mostly development applications submitted to a committee. That review committee is called DARC, Development Application Review Committee, that give you guidance what are the requirements from the city for developing your concept into a reality. So you go there, it may have environmental studies, phase 1, phase 2, depending on the condition. It has a noise studies, traffic studies, many other geological, geotech studies about the land. If it's already developed, industrial land already there, zone, or if you are buying a land that needs to be converted from official plan to development to zoning, and then you're completing as application to build this warehouse, for example. So when site plan approval is done, so they will issue you a permit. Before do the permit, they want you to pay all the fees ahead of time before they issue the permit. So they want to make sure that you have all the services agreement has been signed, and then you also have paid all the fees, development fees, all the levies and contribution for parkland in lieu of land. You paid everything, and they give you a building permit. Now you're ready to hire a contract. So you're going to be negotiating with contractors. So what you have already hired a concept, you already have a concept elevation drawing that your architect has done it. So now you are submitting those drawings and application to the contractor, because in Ontario, if you're doing commercial, they use CCCD 8 or 19, whatever the new form is, a construction contract that has a standard clauses used by architect engineers. You submit that and you evaluate everybody's proposal. You make sure you have a performance bond and labor bond and all the guarantee that you need. So once you have all things evaluated to make sure that you have chosen a contractor who has done a previous experience, relevant building homes or building commercial, you check the references, you visit the site, look at the construction. The most important thing that for a owner is to make sure the material that is specified in the specification. Most specifications are written through architect in a tender document. Sometimes people don't do that. I recommend that. It costs you small money. There are special writers who write the specification for the drawings that you're going to submit to a contractor for bidding, because those drawings are already stamped and approved by the city. They are already, architects already stamp them. Engineers who are involved with landscaping or structural engineering or civil engineering, they already stamped it. All the environmental, mechanical, hydraulic, all drawings have been stamped and agreed for. So they already have that. Only thing is how to implement that. In order to create it, a bid document, a tender document, you need to have to formulate these together to make sure the contractor who is bidding for, especially for a commercial project, they know what they're doing and they can do that. So once you have a concept drawing, you submit to them because specified type of material, exterior, interior finishes, type of material, height of the building, number of dock doors, or you can have irregular drive-in doors, office space, 10%, 50% of the total square footage of the building. So and you also have a steel structure, what kind of cladding you need. You need a concrete block, or you need a concrete panel, or you have a polyurethane embedded aluminum wall, exterior wall. You can have ready-made, quick install. Is all insulated, approved by I believe all the authority. So you have to collect that, and those contractors who you're going to hire, they're going to provide this information. I highly recommend that you have an architect or a consulting engineer to help you to verify this information that's being sent. And also go and look at the site that has been developed by them, delivered by them, equal or greater square footage, so you can see the quality of work shape. So always ask, what have you done in last 2 to 3 years? Can you provide us references? And drive around, see the area, look at the finishes, how the workmanship was done. Then you book an appointment to go and see them. So this way you are able to not only buy it, if you can't buy it, you can help build it. And also, when you are buying it, obviously you are paying appreciated value. Time is of the essence. If you need someone to immediately move in or is income producing property, then you buy ready, because you don't have to wait for anything. Because site plan approval may take 3 months, 6 months, maybe 1 year. It all depends. Then you have a zoning, elevation drawing, concept drawing. This may take 3 to 6 months to finish and get the building permit. Then construction will, depending on the size, an average of 15,000 to 20,000 square feet warehouse may take about 6 to 9 months to finish it, depending on the type of construction that you have chosen, because value of construction will differ based on the material or exterior finishes that you choose and type of metal that you use. Structural steel is going to be load-bearing ball, or you want a steel structure. If you want to create a little bit of design, you need to have the structural steel design, because easy, quick construction, and very rapidly you can get things done. Obviously, because of pre-COVID and now after COVID, we have now feel that there's a lot of construction going on, very difficult to hire contractors, and everybody's busy. I recently been talking to some people about a client to help them to build it. So I did a lot of work and learn a lot about what everybody's doing and how they're doing it. So it's very possible. If you can't buy it, you can build it. Choice is yours. We can help. So this is why I wanted to make aware of this. Buy it or build it. We can help. Help means if we'll help you in real estate, buying and selling real estate. If you need extra help, how to connect with the architect, the planner, or engineers, environmental engineers, city, planning, zoning development, traffic, anything, we ought to provide the connections to our client so they are able to build it if they can't buy it. This is why it's very, very important that when you are negotiating the deal and you are doing, instead of buying it, you're building it. One thing, important thing is that you're going to be building a brand new building. So not today. It's going to be finished or done maybe a year and a half from today. But imagine that it's a brand new building. It's going to start appreciating the day you have it. Plus, by your negotiating technique, I'm a very aggressive negotiator. and I have a background in construction, negotiation, and contract management, in very high value. So I'm an aggressive negotiator. I'm a fellow of Real Estate Institute of Canada. I'm a certified real estate specialist. I'm also CIPS. I'm a certified international property specialist. And my goal is to help people to fulfill their dreams. If you are building a house, you buy a land, you want to split in two, get experience from the city, I can guide you, connect you how to do it. And that's why it's very important for our fellow realtors. We are more than 93, 95 realtors in the province of Ontario. There are only less than 300 FRIs, Fellow Real Estate Institute of Canada, in Ontario. And I'm one of them. I was the director for REIC Toronto chapter for 4 years. I'm a recipient of J.B. Weber Award. In June 9th, I was given an award and recognized as professional by Real Estate Institute of Canada for my contribution to the industry and professionalism. So I'm always there to help. My goal is to help you guys to understand. If you cannot buy it, build it. We can help. We're going to take a short break. You are watching Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment in Canada, around the world. We'll get back to you shortly.
पूरे ओंटारियो में लाखों लोग अपनी कोविड-19 की वैक्सीन हासिल कर चुके हैं। हेल्थ कनाडा की मंजूरशुदा तमाम वैक्सीन महफूज और अस्पतालों, डॉक्टर्स के दफातर, फार्मेसीज और अवामी वैक्सीनेशन के मुकामात पर हासिल हैं। अपना किरदार अदा करें, अपनी वैक्सीन हासिल करें। 300 जुबानों में मदद के लिए ontario.ca/book वैक्सीन पर जाएं या 1-888-999-6488 पर कॉल करें।
आपकी रिहाइश ऐसी हो जहां जिंदगी की सहूलत मयसर हो, जो आपको बुलंदियों पर ले जाए, तो मिलिए रियल एस्टेट मार्केट के एक्सपीरियंस्ड रियल एस्टेट प्रोफेशनल अमित ओबेरॉय से। GTA में रियल एस्टेट मार्केट के हर अंदाज से वाकिफ। आपको घर खरीदना हो, बेचना हो या करना हो मुनाफे का इन्वेस्टमेंट, मेरे तजुर्बे से आज ही फायदा उठाएं। आज ही कॉल करें अमित ओबेरॉय 647-291-8102। Amit Oberoi, beautiful homes you can afford.
Zoc. Now it's fully renovated. Live catering, barbecue, tandoor, जलेबियाँ और fresh naan. तकरीब आपके घर में हो या घर से बाहर, Zoc is providing full service now, and Zoc has opened a new banquet hall, garden event center. आपका Zoc देखकर लोग कहेंगे क्या ज़ौक है आपका? Call right now 905-625-7786. ज़ौक वाला।
देखिए खेल की आवाज हर पीर शाम 7 बजे। आज की बात समीना जबीन के साथ हर मंगल रात 8 बजे। इस्लाम इन मॉडर्न टाइम हर मंगल और जुमा शाम 6 बजे। कैनेडियन मोज़ेक हर बुध रात 8 बजे। रियलिटी कॉफी टॉक हर जुमेरात शाम 7 बजे। टुनाइट टॉक हर जुमा शाम 7 बजे। देखिए तकरार, कीजिए तकरार समीना जबीन के साथ हर रोज रात 9 बजे और रिपीट सुबह 9 बजे। आप देख रहे हैं आवाज एंटरटेनमेंट, आवाज आपकी, चैनल हमारा, जुड़िए हमसे।
Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a real estate broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage. We're talking about buy it or build it. Choice is yours and we can help. Our goal is to educate you the process. If you feel disappointed, you cannot buy something. If you have the financial capacity to build it, why not? There is a way of doing it, and I was sharing with you the information. If you need to learn more about it, please call me 416-451-3489 or call my office 905-785-9923. I'd be more than happy to sit down and talk with you and put this concept together for you to help you to fulfill your dream. So let's talk about October figures. It's very, very important so you understand what's going on in the marketplace. I picked up the latest the figures. So sales for Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, I have a year-over-year summary. Our sales are down 6.9% from October 2020. We have a 10,503 sales transaction, and in 2021 we have a 9,783. So new listing, we have 17,806 in 2020, and we have 11,740. So that's a 34.1% down. That's why you see this bidding war going on, because there are multiple offers and only one winner, and the rest buyers are still looking for the property. Don't give up. It is happening. You will win. You need to plan it well and execute it well, and you will succeed. Now, active listing in 2020 was 17,313, and we have a 7,750 active listing. In TRAP, minus 55.2%. That is why this frenzy going on. And people are saying it's seller's market. There's not enough listing in the marketplace. 55% minus. Unbelievable from last October to this October. But why the average price is going up? Look at that. Average price was $968,535 in GTA. And now is $1,155,345, which is 19.3% year over year from last year to this year in GTA, which is 416 and 905 area. Listing day on the market from 17 to 13 is a minus 23.5, and then average day, property day in the market is from 24 days to 18 days, minus 25 days. So I give you a little bit breakdown about the housing so you can see what is the difference in the housing. So detached home in 416 is 1.784, a detached home. It doesn't talk about single, double garage or anything. And 905 area is 1.459 million. If you are buying it in October, last October to this October, in 416 is semi-detached is 1.33 million, and in 905 area is 1,029,000 semi-detached. Townhome in 416 area is 1,025,000. I'm just rounding it. And 905 is 932,815. And condo apartment is in 416 739,647, whereas in 905 is 633,951. So you can see that the price has changed, it has improved. Now we're going to look at the percentage of change so you understand that. I'm going to talk because sale we already talked about it. So detached home in 416 from last October to this October, 21.2% increase from last October to this October, and 29.7% increase in 905 area, which includes Brampton, Mississauga, and Milton, for example, or even Oakville. And semi-detached, 14.4% increase from last October to this October. And in 905, 28.6% increase in townhouses. And condo apartment 416, remember in the beginning it was minus in January, February. Now it increased October to October 10.6% in 416 and 17% 905 area. So this tells you the percentage of price difference between Toronto or 416 area to 905. More business is happening in 905 area. That means people are moving away from Toronto or GTA, away from it to smaller towns or Brampton or Mississauga or Oakville or Milton area, and further wherever the information is being served. So this is, you can see, and also I am a principal broker of Canada Express Mortgage Inc. I have a license number 13241. I'm also a mortgage principal broker. We receive a notification from TD Bank. They have increased a 0.20 basis point. So they have increasing the mortgage rate for the financing for fixed price. So you better watch. I anticipate based on what I see in the marketplace, because your inflation rate is going 4% and plus, I anticipate that we will have adjustment of rate. It may increase maybe 1% from now until 1.5% now until June 2022. So you expect that this will change. So gradually, but surely will happen. Because inflation, they want to control it. Keep watching the Bank of Canada quarterly review and announcement on benchmark rate that they announce. Based on that, the bank will adjust their rates. So this is very, very important for you to understand. When you are buying and selling real estate, this is very important to put together a budget. A budget, and based on that budget, we did that recently, a transaction we did with a buyer agent. They're a first-time home buyer. We have to go to CMHC. We have to get them approved. And we were gradually training and how we were competing. Our client felt that they will never get a chance to own a property and very solid income. But they were first-time buyer. But we put all the conditions that we wanted to do, inspection, the mortgage, and the status review for the status certificate review by the lawyer. We chose a lawyer. He works at 10 o'clock at night. He replied to us. And we did everything, and finally we got the property, even though we had 8 bidding. We were 8 bidder, but we got the property because we did the calculation right, and our client was fully prepared and educated, and we bought the property. So it'll be closing next year. So this is how important it is. And we get referral from our client and from them because we work very hard for them. And they know it. They're educated. They never put a pressure. We take all the pressure from our client and we put on our shoulder. So they feel comfortable, because we want to make sure this is a joy journey for them. So they are looking forward to moving into their house and enjoying it, or as a commercial. I'm dealing with the clients who are buying industrial and commercial property, and I go out and show the property. It's also very good. And educating your client to know what you're doing. This is very, very important. They understand the steps that you have taken, the process you're taking. If you are buying and selling, you can go to city-pro.net. Buying tips are there, seller tips are there. There are lots of detailed information. Visit city-pro.net and download information. And you can learn about the buying and selling process. You are watching Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. If you are a builder or renovator or a painter, plumber, electrician, home inspector, real estate broker, or lawyer, anyone who's involved in the real estate and watching our show, please reach out to Awaz Entertainment. Call 647-484-0018. Ask for Samina Jabeen. She will give you a very special package. For now, they're giving you $500, 10 times a day for 30 days. A 30-second video will be run you provide the video. So you can call 416-786-9809. Tell her that you are a subscriber of YouTube channel and also Awaz Entertainment, and you're watching Realty Coffee Talk, and she will give you these special offers. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. on Awaz Entertainment in Canada, around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm your host. Take care. Bye for now.